Hi there! Time for some outdoor cooking, and today we're cooking food from the Middle East. Today it's shakshuka. So, tag along. Hi folks, what's up? Welcome to Red Swede Outdoor, and what I'm almost calling Red Swede's Corner because I go here a lot. We are almost halfway through November. It's the 12th, and if you ask the weatherman, he would say it's still summer because temperatures doesn't go below 10 degrees even at night. So November should be late fall, early winter, and I guess in the north of Sweden they already have snow, but here it's kind of summerish, even though it's dark and you don't see blue skies very often and the sun disappears before you quit work. But nonetheless, I'm going to make a dish from the Middle East, and I guess there are several countries that take credit for this one, but since the name is Hebrew and shakshuka basically means mixed together, if I'm correct, I'm gonna say this is an Israeli dish, according to the name at least, but as I said, several countries around the Mediterranean and the Middle East do something very, very similar. So, summer outside and summer dish. Let's see how that goes. Let's start with preparations. I guess I need the burner inside first of all. And we'll be going on the simmer almost all the time today because this is supposed to go on middle heat. That sounds like I have something still left in here. That's perfect. Let's see how much. Could use a refill, I think. Something like that. I would say with coffee making this goes to about 20 minutes. And we're running. I think. Oh yes, there is heat. So let's put on the simmering. And I'll keep it as open as I can. And we need some oil. You can take any one you like, and today I'm taking a pretty neutral one. But probably olive oil would be just as good. And let's see, I need that later, and also later. There you are. First off, an onion. So I will chop half a bell pepper and a small onion, and I will let them simmer in here for something like 5 minutes till the onion is soft and almost translucent. And the onion doesn't have to be super finely chopped. I will go with pretty rough pieces today, because I still want to be able to feel the texture when I eat it. But I'm one of those persons who really like onions. So we're coming anywhere? Yes. It looks like we have a nice heat. We do the same thing with bell pepper, and I'm cooking for one, so half a bell pepper would be plenty, I think. And same here, pretty rough pieces. And we add that to the onion. And we'll let it sit here for about 5 minutes. And in the meantime, I can work ahead. Not that far ahead, that comes later. I need 2 cloves of garlic. Let's stir this ever so often to make sure the heat is evenly distributed to the veggies. And I want this also pretty rough pieces. So there's more surfaces where the garlic can leave its taste to this mix. And meanwhile, I'll talk a little about the spice mix I did for this. And this spice mix contains turmeric, cumin, paprika, and some I lost it. Chili powder, of course. Anko chili I took. That's one of my favorites. And the exact proportions I will put down in the description, so you can find it there. But we'll wait with that until this is soft and almost transparent. And we do all this on medium heat. And I guess while I wait, might as well chop the tomatoes, because they are going in pretty soon after the garlic. So I keep the tempo up. And the recipe calls for 2 tomatoes, and I think this is about the same. So this is not 1 tomato, this is 2. You can of course use canned tomatoes if you like, but you know my take on that. That's just more garbage to carry home for me, so I dice them at the spot. And this was a juicy tomato. The recipe says if I use fresh ones, I might need to add extra water, but I'm not so certain I have to do this. We'll see. How are our onions and paprikas coming along? I would say we are almost there. I'd say it's time. So in goes the garlic and the spices. Something like that. This is a dish that's supposed to be much spices. And the salt and pepper I add at the end. We'll let that sit there for another minute. Meanwhile, I'll chop up the last of the tomatoes, so I have them ready. Yes, it's really giving off a lovely flavor. Still, it's sad it's the one thing you really can't share, and of course the taste. But so down the tomato goes. Three-second rule. That goes even in the bush. Yes, I think I need some more water actually. I would say half a deciliter or something. And to kick things up and make this go a little bit faster, I will put the lid on and I will remove the simmering so that this really comes to the boil, because I want all the veggies to be soft and almost like they're falling to pieces. So for 5 minutes or something, just wait. Well, it's gone 5 minutes, and I've stirred a couple of times and kind of mashed the tomatoes when they get soft. So it's time to add the simmering again, all the way down. More elegant like that, to reduce the heat some. Now it's time to add salt and pepper to taste, preferably your own taste, and I will use black pepper. Nothing wrong with white pepper, but today I want black. Let's stir this around. A bit too watery. I will give this a minute or so to release some of the water to get a bit more thick. This is looking good. So I try to do almost like a divot or a hole, like. And there I will place the egg, if I can open this container. How hard could that be? And I crack that one there. And I'll do the same on the other side, in kind of a new hole. Like so. And now we add the lid and we'll let this sit here for 6 or 7 minutes. Kind of depends on how you want your eggs done. If you want them very well done, you can let them sit an extra time. Let's see how we are doing. I think it looks almost perfect. Half a minute more and we are basically done. And the final touch, before I left home, I chopped up some coriander to make it look all green and fresh. And I'm one of the fortunate ones that don't think that coriander tastes like soap. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry for you, because this is such a nice addition to all Asian dishes basically. Well, but if you can't stand coriander, use parsley. For me, I said it's a poor substitute, but for you, I think it's much better. Well, let's call this done. Let's sprinkle this over. And this is not just a one pot dish. You're supposed to eat it from the pot. So let's things to clean up afterwards. Can't get much better. So I will replace this with the coffee pot. And doesn't bother me that much that the simmering is on, because then I got more time to enjoy my shakshuka. So I'm gonna eat this straight from the pot, and you can choose, I guess, one or two ways. You can use the spoon, or you can use a piece of bread and scoop it up. Pita bread, I use a flat bread called Liba bread, that's common to find here in Gothenburg, locally produced, and I think it suits this very good. So let's dig in. Absolutely beautiful. Hot vegetables, spices, the egg. I have to show you mine. Let's see. Like so. And we beautifully cooked, or poached maybe. Well, I have more bread. I will enjoy this. I'll get back to you in a while. Well, cheers. That was a really good meal. First time I tried it outdoor, and it's pretty new in my repertoire. I didn't find it more than 6 or 7 months ago, and I've been doing it a few times at home, and I think it's really good in its all simplicity. It's dead easy to make, just a few ingredients. If you're vegetarian, you can eat it. If you're vegan, no way, not with the eggs. You have to dispose of them in some way. But for me, the shakshuka, the eggs are what makes it magic, really. So it's probably good without the eggs, but it's not magic. So you should try this one. It's dead simple. Anyone can do it. Yes, I think that's it for today. I haven't promised any downpour on the forecast, but it sure looks like rain is coming, and rather soon, I would say. I'm glad if I have another hour, because then I will be indoor instead of outdoors. But never mind, I got my Gore-Tex if things get real messy. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, you know, the thumbs up helps this video a lot. And if you want to see what I'm out doing the next time, push that subscribe button. And if you hit the bell as well, you will surely get the notifications. So, cheers. Red Swede out.